In a new documentary called Renegade Dreamers, one director is paying homage to the legacy of the 1960s Greenwich Village poets and political folk singers who inspired social change through their work. The film interweaves archival footage of artists such as Bob Dylan, Allen Ginsberg, Joan Baez, and Peter, Paul, and Mary, with scenes of a new generation of poets and performers who are trying to use their own work to challenge the status quo. Here's the clip.
We're following the footsteps of poets like Allen Ginsberg and writers like Jack Kerouac, protest musicians like Bob Dylan. They put protest into poetry and folk music. Us now, we're carrying on that legacy by using our voices to write poetry and to write songs that challenge the status quo. Spoken word poetry and protest music are tools that we can use to actually talk about what's going on in our world by creating art that asks questions and not just accepting the world around us.
And joining us now is the director and producer of Renegade Dreamers, Karen Kramer. Karen, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. I'm really glad to be here.
Well, thank you. Now, Karen, what made you make this film?
Well, first of all, I've always been interested in people who challenge the status quo and question authority and step off the path prescribed for them. And at the end of the 1950s and early 60s, a lot of people who didn't agree with the conformity and the direction that America was going in after World War II started to take refuge in the coffee houses of Greenwich Village. That was a safe haven for them to talk about the issues that were going on in the country and not be castigated for that. Little by little, they took those thoughts and put it into poetry, and they read that poetry on the stages of the coffee houses. As the 50s blended into the 60s, the poetry began to blend into the folk music. And some of the folk musicians who were playing down the street in Washington Square Park were invited into the coffee houses to sing on the stages. And they, too, put their things that they wanted to say into an art form to get their message out.
How did you make contact with the contemporary artist activists?
Well, that was important. I didn't want this just to be a look back at the past and be nostalgic. I wanted to find contemporary people who were doing the same thing. And the inspiration for that is over the years, I began to hear these young people in their 20s and early 30s saying that they had been influenced by Woody Guthrie and Allen Ginsberg, and I thought, great, you know them. Finding them was a little bit more difficult. Luckily, Occupy Wall Street happened. So I went down to Occupy Wall Street, and they had an open mic. And some of the musicians would get up and play at the open mic, and poets also. So I found some of the people through Occupy. And then after that, over the years, I would just go to all kinds of open mics all around the city, which there are a lot of.
Sure. As we see in your documentary, we've seen it in other documentaries, before Bob Dylan became Bob Dylan, he wanted to be Woody Guthrie, right? He dressed like him, talked like him, sang like him, and in fact, according to Wavy Gravy, had the same thing written on his guitar, this machine kills fascists. Then he became Bob Dylan. Some of the contemporary artists that you use, even though they say otherwise, they're still in the imitative stage. They're still trying to be Bob Dylan and Allen Ginsberg. But there's one, and you mentioned her. She calls herself Roya. What's her?
Soraya
from the Bronx. Soraya. She has clearly found her voice. It's a powerful voice. Talk a little bit about her.
Well, I had been looking for some more spoken word artists, and they had to be political. And they had to be based in New York, and of course they had to be willing to be in the film. So I'd been going to open mics, and I didn't find anyone. And a colleague said, you really should hear this woman, Soraya Marsh. So I went to one of the open mics where she was performing, and she got up, and I know it sounds like a cliche, but I got chills.
Oh, you could see it. You could see it on the film.
Yeah, when she started to do her spoken word, she's so passionate. She's so strong. And I just began following her. And what I also love about Roya, as good as she is in poetry and all that, she really walks the walk. Yeah. She works with young people. She teaches young people. She gives food to the homeless.
So finally, I mean, what is the one principal thing that you would like viewers of this documentary to walk away with?
I want people to honor the beats and those legends that were part of our culture that may be forgotten. But I also want people to come away with, as Peter Yarrow says, Peter, Paul, and Mary, in the interview, ask questions. Because if you don't ask questions, that's the end of democracy.
Yeah. Well, Karen, thank you so much for joining us today to talk about your film. Renegade Dreamers premieres May 31st for a week-long theatrical release at Cinema Village in New York City. For more information, you can visit our website at metrofocus.org.